Hi. Right, it's Sunday afternoon. Time now is 3:15, and I've got my new PCP. And here it is. Right, okay, so looking at the picture, it looks okay. The only problem I see at the moment, it hasn't got a Picatinny rail for a bipod. It's got an interesting lock action. Very interesting. And what is it? It's the UX Iconix PCP air rifle. The packaging is very good. Right, let's see if we can open it. Hang on. There's a bit of cellophane tape there. Right, box opening. Never. Okay. So, looks well wrapped. Well, it needs cellophane. So what we got? Oh look, we got a magazine, 10-shot magazine, looks like. Very light. We've got an Allen key. The probe for the to fill the bottle up. Oh, a set of O-rings. Let's hope we don't need them. Oh, we've got another magazine. So that's good. That's 2 magazines, so that's 20 shots. Two 10s. And we've got the book. Right, okay, so now let's get it out of the cellophane and have a look. Well, I can tell you this now, it's very, very light. Very interesting. Here we have a burst disc. I guess that's a good place to have it. That's where the filler probe goes into. Yeah, there's no Picatinny mount on the back. Here's the trigger, and that's on fire, and that's on safe. Very good. Very light indeed. Weighs about 4 pounds. Oh, it's got a biathlon lever. Right, okay, so what I'll do, we'll put the scope on and see I've got to fit the scope. I'll go and get the scope. I've got the scope and the Krell silencer. I'm hoping that the silencer will fit. Let's just see where we want it. Yeah, that looks okay like that. Of course, I haven't tightened the scope down yet, but that's the rifle. Sub 12, £189. Yeah, it looks, although it's plastic, it looks very nice. And of course the interesting part now, will the silencer fit? So, not quite sure if I'm in camera, but we can unscrew that. As I say, I don't know how loud this will be, but I'm hoping what with the silencer it's going to be quite nice and quiet, but we never know until it's that's it. That's the silencer on. I must admit, now the scope's on, it's quite heavy. Not as heavy as my other rifles, but it's got a fair weight because of the scope. I've got the scope in the wrong place, but it shoulders well anyway, so the scope's way out in the wrong place, so let's replace it. And of course now I've got the silencer on, it's a bit awkward, so I imagine it'd be okay there. As I say, I haven't tightened the scope up, but oh yeah, that's perfect now. That's perfect, and it shoulders really well. You know, it's one of those guns where you can walk around the field all day long. But it'd be interesting to see how stationary it is tomorrow when I shoot it. I might have to top it up with air, but as you can see, it's got a biathlon. Feels very smooth. So to decock it, safety off. Yeah, that's decocked. Safety back on. Yeah. So my first impression on this gun, what I've seen, very, very good. And if it shoots well, for the price, £189, be a great beginner's gun, you know. Be a brilliant beginner's gun. I'm just taking the silencer off. That's the Crowell silencer, so that's handy, you know, so when I'm not using the Crowell I can just use this. As I say, the only pellets I got are the Barracuda 15s and the Spitfire domes. Now I'm not going to even look at the barrel. Normally I would clean the barrel out, but I'm not going to. I'm going to shoot it as it is, and then I might put a swab for it to see if it's been cleaned at the warehouse, whatever. Oh, it's got a tray, a single pellet tray in there, so you can single load it, or I use the magazines. But look how. Now you can't do that with the Beeman. Hold it with one hand. And I do like the colour, all black. And that scope really needs tightening up because that's loose, you know, it's moving about. Yeah, at the moment, first impressions, very good. Right, I'll take the scope off. Now I know where it's got to sit. It's a shame the scope is heavy, because that's really light, you know. Be interested in the Zulus, because that's really Zulus scope is really light. Yeah, at the moment I'm pleased with it. Until tomorrow when I can shoot it, then we'll all see what the performance is like. Okay, at the moment I think I've been filming 15 minutes. I'm going to join this onto tomorrow's shoot, so I'll see you later. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, I'm getting excited now. See you later. Bye. Right, good morning. This is the day of reckoning with a £189 rifle. I got the target just down there at 10 yards, and I'm going to zero in at 10, and then we'll take it to the maximum 24. Loading the magazines up this morning, I noticed that one of the springs didn't feel all that strong, but we'll see if they're okay. Okay, so we'll get on with it. Good start. Well, that probe is already pushed that pellet. It's damaged that pellet, can you see it? So that's not a very good start. We'll try the other one now. And that don't feel good neither. And this, oh I see, it might have to be clicked right in. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, hang on. Right, okay. Right, 10 yards. What I'm aiming for there is that little white spot, and that's 13 mil. Now a 5p piece is 17.990 something mil, so that's much smaller. Right, okay, so I'm going to take it off safety. Safety's off, and we'll try to see where this pellet goes. I do hate zeroing in the first shot because I don't know where the pellet's going to go. Bloody hell. Well, that's not good. Dear me. The trigger is so heavy, it's unbelievable. The weight of the gun with the scope and the attachment, not counting the the phone, weighs 3 kilos, and that trigger has got to be double that, if not more, to pull back. So straight away, if I had to mark this down just on the trigger alone, that would be 0 out of 10. That's ridiculously heavy. But it's smooth action in a way of loading. Somehow I've got to get that pellet out because that's no good. So it hit the target. So I'm going to take another shot. Yeah, you can see that's virtually on a pellet on pellet. So it seems like the grouping, although it's only 2 shots, is good. So I'm going to just going to take the turret caps off. And I'm going to bring that over to the right. So I'm going to bring that over to the right. Let's see. So that's at least 2 inches, I think. So I've got quite a few clicks going on. I am recording. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to take another shot. Right, okay. If you look at that pellet, that's directly in line with my white marker, my aim point. So now I can come up so that's at least good 6 inches, so this hope I've got enough. Okay, we try that. At the moment it's looking good. The only thing I don't like is this trigger. Right, okay, we're getting there. And as I say, all this is doing is getting me on to 24 yards. Because once I can hit that dot, I know it's going to be somewhere on the ball down the bottom. Okay. And that's just under the bullseye, so that's good. I'll take it up another little bit. And I think that's just above, because this trigger is so heavy, it's unbelievable. But I must admit, it's a smooth action, very smooth action loading a pellet in. And that's the bullseye. So that was one, two. No, one of those I've got to count out because that was a group. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots it's taken me to get to that bullseye. Right, so now I can move all that out of the way and go for the 24-yard zero. So I'm going to stop the camera. Oh no, I won't. I'll just move it out of the way a bit. Right, okay, so that's all moved out of the way. That's all moved out of the way now, and we'll go for the 24-yard. So this is the first day of testing this Iconix, and my hands are cold. And I'm low, a bit low. Right, okay, I'm a bit low, but not quite sure if I should bring it up. What am I doing? Bring it up. Alright, same, bring it up. Okay. Right, okay, I brought it up, so I'm quite comfortable. And we'll try the 24-yard. I'm hoping that camera is catching everything. Now you can see the rifle moving because I've just upped the magnification on it. And that's shot high. Okay, I'm not really worried about that because zeroing it at 10 and now I'm 24. It just means that I've got it on the target down there, so I'm going to take another shot at it and see where that second pellet goes. And that's very close. So now I can bring it down. I can bring it down. That's about 2 inches, isn't it? So we'll try that. Okay, that's quite good. And that was the last shot on that magazine. So somehow I've got to get this pellet out. Unless I push it in, try and push it in. So when you load these pellets, you've got to make sure the magazine clicks. Right, that pellet's in, so I don't know where that's going to go because that's distorted, you know. Well, that one shot high. Okay, that's fair enough. That was the bad pellet. And these are with the Barracuda 15, so I'm quite pleased at the moment what I'm seeing. And that went in the same, well, virtually in the same pellet hole as that first shot I did. So I can bring it over to the right. And it just shot high. That one, clipping it down, clipping the ball. So I just bring it back down a bit more. But I think it's down to trigger control now. Yeah, it's got to be trigger control. It's certainly going where I want it to go, but because of the small kind of shake I've got, right now I'm on maximum zoom, so let's see what that does. Yeah, it's grouping very well with the Barracuda 15s, and it's on target. Now I'm shooting off this camera tripod, and I normally shoot off a rest. And I would say if I was on the bipod on the table, this would be accurate as anything. So I'm going to come over to the left a bit. And that's shot low, but see, once again it could be me on this tripod. yeah, I can't complain about any of them shots at the moment. It's just the trigger. And don't forget, I haven't cleaned the barrel at all. That's straight from the factory. And it's quiet, especially with the Crowd silencer on. They're all clipping that ball. Except that one in that same pellet hole there. Went in the same pellet hole again. And that was the last shot on that. So that was 20 shots. So both magazines shoot okay, and I can't really complain about that, because most of that is me shaking and the trigger pull. It's so stiff. Right, so that's the first test anyway. I'm happy the way it's shot. I'm going to turn the scope cam off. Alright, that's off. So a bit of luck, it's all saved. I'll have to find a way how to mount a bipod on. Now I don't want to take this apart because it's I haven't had it a day yet really. It came yesterday afternoon and this is the first time I'm shooting it. But the trigger, marking down out of 10 points, 10 being excellent, well, if I've got to mark it, it'd be 1. If I could, I'd put a 0 on it. The trigger is so heavy. As to the rifle, I've got no complaints at the moment. You've seen how it shoots. It's accurate, and it seems to like my Barracuda 15s. Now whether there's a better pellet, I don't know, but what I've just seen now, the grouping and stuff like that, the way we zeroed it in, there's nothing wrong with those pellets, so I'm pleased about that. Oh yeah, let's see what the trigger pull's like, eh? That's another thing. Right, I'll take it out of the holder. Oh, first I cock it. Take it off safety. Cock it. Now, the trigger pull, I'm going to stand up for that, and I'm going to hold it, and I'm going to take the weight. And look at that. It's not even fired. So if I press down on it, it's fired. So this is 3 kilos in weight, fully scoped and that. That trigger pull has got to be, I don't know. It could be anywhere from say 7 to 11 pounds in a way of pulling that trigger. And so the way I'm looking at it is finger control, and you follow it through. So it's a heavy squeeze
and as it fires you hold it before releasing it. You hold it and then you can release it. So it's a heavy squeeze, it fires, hold it where it is and then release your finger after. Don't try and do, if it was a very light trigger, don't try and go like that, because it won't work. It won't work. As I say, I don't want to take it apart because it is new. So I will persevere with this trigger. I can feel it just there, funny enough, on that finger, and that's only 20 shots. And at the moment, okay, it's only the trigger, and I made a mistake when I loaded it. You got to wait. You got to really push that in until it clicks the magazine. Apart from that, the shooting of it and the quietness. Well, first the shooting. For being £189, I'd mark it round about 8 to 9 out of 10. Excellent. Almost. Very, very, very good. To quietness, I would say round about 7 to 8 out of 10. It's much quieter than the Beeman and much quieter than the Krell. The loading of it, at the moment, with those 20 shots, okay, never mind about the first one, but those 20 shots, that was smooth, and that's smoother than the Krell. I can't say the Beeman because the Beeman's under lever, and that's always smooth, but this is smoother than the Krell. There is a little bit of wiggle on the lever there, but that don't. But as it pushes the pellet in, that was really, really smooth. Sometimes you've seen me with the Krell going like that to jerk it in. This just went in, you know. So yeah, I got to say 7 to 8 out of 10 for the loading of the pellet. So really the only thing what lets it down at the moment is that trigger. It could possibly be £11 pull on it. So it would be no good for children unless they got really strong fingers. Certainly no good for a woman, and unless they practice a lot and get used to it. As for a back garden gun, excellent for the price. Hunting, yeah, that's good. Shoulders well. Mind you, when you think about what I've got on this, I've got a very close quarter scope, 2x7 by 32. So 2 yards or 2 meters, you can you can get a clear picture on it until, I don't know, I imagine it would be good for 50 yards, you know. So it would be a good little hunting scope for rats. But yeah, I don't do any of that, so that's the ideal scope if you're going to use it for back garden shooting. Because like if you've got a small back garden, say 10 meters, you can still shoot at different distances, say from 2 2 meters right up to 10. So you're still getting your practice on your hold over and hold unders. Yeah. It's a very good scope, the Hawk Tuber 7x32 scope. Right, okay, that's the end of the video, and that's 27 minutes long, and I've already got a little bit to add on to that, so it's going to be a long video, okay? So I'll see you tomorrow for another bit of testing, and we'll see how we get on. So today's reckoning of so today, first reckoning for this UX Iconix is good. The only bad part I found is that trigger. At the moment everything else is very, very good. Is it worth buying? Of course it is. £189. It's worth buying if you can get used to that trigger. Yeah. Well worth buying if you can get used to that trigger. But your finger does go through it. So I'll see you later anyway. See you tomorrow. Bye.